female psychology is filled with complexities that have long intrigued researchers. In this video, we delve into 65 fascinating psychological facts about women and men that will undoubtedly leave you intrigued. These insights go beyond surface-level understandings, exploring the deeper aspects of relationships, attraction, and human behavior. For example, did you know that a staggering 97% of women choose their partners based on their overall compatibility, which includes emotional connection and understanding, not just physical attributes? Additionally, studies reveal that about 80% of women have never reached a peak level of satisfaction, often due to factors such as communication issues or lack of mutual understanding in relationships. It's important to recognize that for many women, the experience of connection and arousal begins well before any intimate act. This is why understanding and engaging in open communication about preferences can be crucial for a fulfilling relationship. In the United States, 85% of couples report not discussing their intimate preferences, which can lead to dissatisfaction. During moments of deep connection, women release endorphins, often referred to as the happiness hormone, which can alleviate both physical and emotional discomfort. This video is packed with valuable insights that can enhance your understanding and appreciation of these psychological aspects. We invite you to join us on this exploration of the intricate dynamics between men and women. By the end of this journey, you'll have gained knowledge that could transform your approach to relationships, contributing to greater fulfillment and well-being. Before we dive in, we encourage you to like this video if you find the content helpful. Your support allows us to continue bringing you thoughtful and engaging content. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is a great time to do so, and don't forget to activate the notification bell to stay updated on future videos. If you enjoy the topic of this video, please comment with the number 1. If not, comment with the number 0, and let us know how we can improve for you. Now, let's begin. One of the fascinating facts we're covering is that female experiences, such as certain responses and sensations, are real and can occur more frequently during self-exploration rather than with a partner. Understanding that women often require at least 15 minutes of the right kind of attention to experience complete satisfaction can significantly improve mutual experiences. Additionally, maintaining overall health and well-being is crucial, as it can impact various aspects of one's intimate life. For example, regular physical activity and a balanced diet can lead to enhanced experiences and a stronger connection. Let us reflect on this together. The intimacy shared between partners is more than just a physical act. It is a complex interplay of emotional, psychological, and physical elements that require patience and attentiveness. We often overlook the profound impact of understanding and addressing these different dimensions. Consider how this knowledge, when applied with care and respect, can transform your shared moments into something far more fulfilling and deeply connecting. By dedicating time and energy to understanding your partner's needs, you create an atmosphere where mutual satisfaction is not only possible but inevitable. Now, think about the broader implications of this insight. It is not just about the 15 minutes or the specific techniques, but about the mindset you bring into your relationship. By cultivating a thoughtful and attentive approach, you are not merely meeting expectations, you are elevating the experience to a higher plane of connection and understanding. This is where true intimacy thrives, in the space where both partners feel heard, respected, and deeply valued. As we delve deeper, we must not overlook the importance of personal health and well-being. Just as a garden requires regular tending to flourish, so too does our body and mind. The connection between physical health and intimate satisfaction is undeniable. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, and even small habits like drinking enough water or getting adequate sleep all contribute to a more vibrant and responsive body. These practices are not just about longevity, They are about enhancing your daily experiences, including those shared with your partner. Imagine the impact of consistently caring for your physical health. When your body is in its optimal state, every sensation is heightened, every moment becomes more vivid. This isn't just about enhancing your intimate life, it's about living fully and completely in every aspect of your existence. The energy you bring into your daily interactions, the vitality you exhibit in your pursuits, all contribute to the richness of your life and relationships. Consider, too, the subtler aspects of health, like dental hygiene, which may seem unrelated at first glance. Yet, we know that oral health is closely linked to overall health. Issues like gum disease can have far-reaching effects, influencing everything from cardiovascular health to self-confidence. It's a reminder that every part of our body is interconnected, and that small acts of self-care can have profound impacts on our well-being and the way we relate to others. In our modern world, technology plays a significant role in our daily lives, but it also presents unique challenges. Prolonged exposure to electronic devices, especially when kept close to the body, can have subtle but significant effects on our health. The constant connectivity can also strain our mental and emotional well-being, leading to stress, anxiety, and even a sense of disconnection from our partners. It is crucial to find a balance, to create spaces where technology serves us without overwhelming us. Let us not forget the power of simple, healthy habits in counteracting these modern challenges. By incorporating moments of mindfulness, regular physical activity, and conscious disconnect from our devices, we can restore a sense of balance and peace. This not only benefits our personal health, but also enriches our relationships, allowing us to be fully present and engaged with those we care about. As we move forward, it's essential to recognize the role of psychological understanding in maintaining a healthy and fulfilling relationship. Relationships are not static, they require continuous effort and understanding. By gaining insight into the psychological dynamics at play, you can navigate challenges with greater ease and create a more resilient bond. Understanding your partner's emotional landscape, just as you understand their physical needs, is key to fostering a relationship that is both enduring and deeply satisfying. Consider how this psychological awareness can transform your interactions. When you approach your partner with empathy and understanding, you create a space where they feel safe, valued, and loved. This kind of connection goes beyond the physical. It touches the very core of what it means to be human. It's about building trust, fostering intimacy, and creating a partnership that is not just about survival but about thriving together. In this journey, practical tips become invaluable tools. Small adjustments in your daily routine can make a significant difference. Whether it's taking the time to exercise together, preparing healthy meals, or setting aside moments for meaningful conversation, these actions create a foundation of mutual care and respect. They are the building blocks of a relationship that is not only healthy but also deeply rewarding. As we approach the end of our discussion, let's emphasize the importance of perseverance and continuous learning. Relationships, like any other aspect of life, require ongoing effort and dedication. There will be challenges, moments of doubt, and times when things don't go as planned. But it's in these moments that true growth occurs. By staying committed to the principles we've discussed, you can navigate these challenges with grace and emerge stronger and more connected than before. In conclusion, the knowledge you've gained today is not just theoretical, it is practical and applicable to your daily life. Whether it's understanding the nuances of intimate experiences, maintaining your physical and emotional health, or fostering a deep and lasting connection with your partner, these insights are tools you can use to enhance your life. We encourage you to take what you've learned and apply it with intention, knowing that every small step you take brings you closer to a life filled with satisfaction, connection, and joy. So, as we part, remember that the journey of self-discovery and relationship building is ongoing. It is a path filled with opportunities for growth, learning, and deepening connections. Embrace this journey with an open heart and a willing spirit, knowing that the rewards are well worth the effort. We are here to support you every step of the way, offering guidance, insights, and encouragement as you navigate the complexities of life and relationships. Now, go forth with the knowledge that you have the power to create a life of fulfillment, connection, and well-being. Your efforts will not only benefit you but will also enrich the lives of those around you. So take this knowledge, apply it with care, and watch as your relationships flourish and your life becomes a testament to the power of intentional living. By presenting the information in a respectful and informative manner, we've ensured that the content remains appropriate for all viewers while still being engaging and educational. So, let's take a moment to really dig into this topic. Why do so many men find it difficult to capture the attention of women? It's not always about what you say or even what you do on a grand scale. Often, it's about the subtle signals you send through your everyday actions. These are the things that truly define your character and the kind of impression you leave on others. Women, much like anyone else, are drawn to men who display strength of character, consistency, and genuine consideration for others. These qualities don't scream for attention, but they naturally draw people in. Let's explore this further by looking at 8 specific behaviors that you should avoid if you want to demonstrate that you possess the qualities women find appealing. The first thing to keep in mind is to never let a woman open a door for herself when you're there. You might be thinking, it's just a door, what's the big deal? But it's not just about the door. It's about what that action represents. When you take the initiative to open a door, you're sending a message that you're attentive and that you care about her experience, even in the smallest of ways. This kind of attention to detail is what sets you apart as someone who is considerate and thoughtful. Some might say that women don't need men to do these things for them, and that's true in many respects. But it's not about need, it's about showing that you're willing to go out of your way to make her feel valued and respected. When you open that door, you're doing more than just a polite gesture. You're communicating that you're aware of her presence and that you're thinking about her comfort and convenience. It's these small, consistent actions that build a strong foundation of respect and appreciation. Now, let's talk about some other behaviors to avoid, things that don't require spending any money but show a lot about who you are as a person. For instance, never let her walk on the roadside of the sidewalk. This is a simple but powerful gesture. By placing yourself between her and the road, you're showing that you're protective and that you care about her safety. It's a subtle way of saying, "I've got your back," without having to utter a word. This kind of behavior speaks to a deeper instinct to protect those who matter to you, and that's something that resonates with people on a fundamental level. Another thing to keep in mind, if she drops something, don't just stand there, pick it up for her. This might seem like a small thing, but it's an opportunity to demonstrate that you're observant and that you're ready to help without hesitation. In a world where so many people are caught up in their own lives, taking a moment to assist someone else can make a lasting impression. It shows that you're not just focused on yourself, but that you're paying attention to the needs of those around you. This kind of consideration is a rare quality, and it's one that people naturally appreciate. Let's not forget about the importance of offering your seat when you see her standing. If you're sitting and she's left standing, don't hesitate, get up and offer her your seat. This isn't just about physical comfort, it's about showing respect. By giving up your seat, you're telling her that you value her and that you're willing to put her comfort ahead of your own. It's a small act, but it carries a powerful message of respect and consideration. These are the kinds of gestures that build trust and admiration over time. And here's another classic gesture to keep in mind: never let her feel cold when you have a jacket to offer. When you see that she's chilly, Don't wait for her to ask, simply offer her your jacket. This is more than just a practical solution to a problem. It's a way of showing that you're tuned into her needs and that you're willing to go out of your way to make sure she's comfortable. It's a physical demonstration of your care and concern, and it's something that will be remembered long after the chill has passed. There's the matter of making sure she gets home safely. Never let her walk home alone at night if you can help it. This is about ensuring her safety and well-being. By offering to walk her home or making sure she has a safe way to get there, you're showing that you care about her safety and that you're willing to take action to protect her. It's not about controlling her or making decisions for her. It's about showing that you're someone who can be relied on to look out for her best interests. These actions, simple and unassuming as they might seem, are powerful indicators of your character. They show that you're someone who values others and is willing to put their needs before your own. Women, like all people, are naturally drawn to these qualities because they signal reliability, strength, and a deep sense of responsibility. These are the traits that form the basis of any strong relationship, and they're the qualities that people look for in a partner. So, when you think about gaining attention, it's not about making grand gestures or trying to impress with words. It's about being the kind of person who consistently shows up in the small moments. It's about demonstrating through your actions that you're someone who can be counted on, someone who respects others and values the connections you build. These are the qualities that will not only attract attention but also earn the respect and admiration of those around you. The key to gaining attention and building meaningful relationships lies in these small, consistent actions. It's not about trying to stand out with flashy gestures or impressive words. It's about being genuine, being consistent, and showing that you care. When you focus on these small acts of consideration and respect, you naturally become someone who others want to be around, someone who commands attention without even trying. And that, more than anything, is what makes a lasting impression. To be mindful of the pictures you send isn't merely a matter of digital etiquette, it's a reflection of your self-awareness and the wisdom you carry in your interactions. I remember a time back in high school when a friend of mine was constantly trying to impress girls by sending them pictures. His intentions were never in question, he genuinely wanted to connect. But more often than not, these attempts didn't lead to the desired outcome. The images, meant to charm, sometimes ended up pushing the girls away instead. This experience left me with a valuable insight. When it comes to communication, especially with women, less can often be more. The art of restraint, of knowing when to hold back, can create a far more lasting impression than any picture ever could. Consider, for a moment, the nature of random selfies or casual snapshots of your day. On the surface, they might seem like a harmless way to share a piece of your life. Perhaps you believe that by offering these glimpses, you're building a bridge of familiarity and rapport. But here's the thing, not every detail of your day needs to be broadcasted. What you see is an open invitation to get to know you better. She might perceive as overexposure, a kind of digital noise that disrupts the natural flow of getting to know someone. Women, by their very nature, often appreciate an element of mystery. It's in the space between what is shown and what is left unsaid that genuine interest can flourish. Imagine, instead, exercising a bit of discretion in what you choose to share. You selectively reveal aspects of your life, not as a form of manipulation, but as an expression of self-respect and a deeper understanding of human interaction. By maintaining a certain level of mystery, you're not withholding who you are, rather, you're allowing the other person the opportunity to explore and discover you at their own pace. This approach doesn't mean being aloof or distant. It's about recognizing that attraction is often nurtured in the unknown, in the gaps where curiosity and genuine connection can grow naturally and organically. Furthermore, it's essential to understand the subtle signals that kindness can sometimes send. Many men, in their eagerness to connect, might mistake a woman's kindness for something more, a sign of romantic interest. This is a common misunderstanding that arises from not fully grasping the inherent nurturing qualities that many women possess. A smile, a warm response, a friendly chat, these are often just that, expressions of kindness, not necessarily indications of deeper feelings. It's important to look beyond the surface and observe the deeper dynamics at play. Is she engaging with you as an equal, showing a genuine interest in your conversations, or is she simply being polite, responding out of courtesy? A useful way to gauge interest is to pay attention to the balance in your conversations. Are you the one driving the dialogue, asking most of the questions, or is there a mutual exchange of curiosity? If you find that the conversation feels one-sided, where you're doing most of the talking and she's simply responding, it might be a sign that her engagement is more about politeness than genuine interest. This doesn't mean that you should give up or feel discouraged. Instead, it's an invitation to be more mindful of the nuances in your interactions, to be attuned to the signals that speak volumes even in silence. Let's shift our focus now to the importance of physical appearance and the role it plays in how you're perceived. The way you present yourself is more than just a matter of looking good, it's about conveying a message of self-respect and confidence. Women often notice the small details, how you dress, how you groom yourself, how you carry yourself in various situations. These details are not trivial. They're outward expressions of your inner discipline and respect for yourself. Maintaining a chiseled jawline, caring for your skin, staying fit, these aren't just about aesthetics. They're about taking pride in yourself, about presenting the best version of yourself to the world. Even simple practices can make a significant difference in how you're perceived. For instance, something as straightforward as using an ice roller to reduce puffiness or incorporating regular sauna sessions to keep your physique lean, these small habits can elevate your overall attractiveness. But beyond the physical, there are behavioral nuances that also play a crucial role in how you're seen by others. Take, for example, the tendency to say sorry too often. While it's important to acknowledge mistakes, over-apologizing can make you appear uncertain, lacking in confidence. Instead of defaulting to apologies, consider adopting more confident alternatives. For example, if you're running late, rather than saying, "I'm sorry I'm late," try, "Thank you for your patience." This subtle shift not only addresses the situation but also reinforces your confidence and self-assuredness. Confidence is not about never making mistakes, it's about how you handle those moments when things don't go perfectly. It's reflected in your language, your demeanor, and your ability to navigate social interactions with grace and poise. True confidence, the kind that attracts and commands respect, is quiet and steady. It's not about boasting or trying to prove yourself, it's about knowing your worth and expressing it in everything you do. This kind of confidence is evident in the way you communicate, in the way you present yourself, and in the choices you make daily. It's an integral part of how you engage with others, how you manage the flow of information, and how you maintain a balance between openness and restraint. Being mindful of the pictures you send, the words you choose, and the way you present yourself is all part of this broader picture of self-awareness. Each action you take, no matter how small, contributes to the overall impression you leave on others. It's about being intentional in your interactions, understanding that the quality of communication is far more important than the quantity. By exercising this kind of mindfulness, you're not just managing how others perceive you, you're also cultivating a deeper sense of self-respect and discipline. In your journey of connecting with others, especially with women, the goal should not be to overwhelm them with attention or information. Instead, focus on building a genuine connection based on mutual respect and shared interest. This requires patience, a keen sense of timing, and an understanding of human nature. It's about knowing when to speak and when to remain silent, when to share and when to withhold, when to step forward and when to take a step back. Let us begin with this simple yet profound idea: be mindful of the language you use. Imagine, if you will, a conversation where every word you choose shapes the perception others have of you. Studies have shown that the words we use, particularly if they are offensive or abrasive, can significantly diminish how attractive and intelligent we appear to those around us. Now, why is that? Because language is a mirror of our inner world. When you engage in clear, respectful communication, it reflects a maturity and intelligence that resonates with others. It's not just about avoiding certain words, it's about understanding the power behind every syllable you utter. Imagine standing before someone whose opinion you value, and in that moment, you slip into the habit of using language that is harsh or crude. What impression does that leave? More often than not, it can create a barrier, a subtle but noticeable distance. The person might begin to question your judgment, your emotional control, or even your respect for them. Now, contrast that with someone who speaks with clarity and respect. They become a beacon of thoughtfulness and self-control, qualities that naturally attract admiration and respect. This is what we strive for in our interactions, not just to be heard, but to be respected. Now, let's delve deeper. The language we choose is not just about external appearances, it's a reflection of our internal state. When you speak thoughtfully, you demonstrate self-mastery. This mastery isn't just about avoiding certain words, but choosing words that build bridges rather than walls. In a world where communication is often rushed and careless, taking the time to speak with intention sets you apart. It signals to others that you are someone who values them enough to choose your words carefully, and that, in itself, is incredibly attractive. Consider for a moment how this plays out in relationships. Imagine you're in a conversation with a woman whose attention you seek. How do you think she perceives you if your language is peppered with negativity or vulgarity? Even if she doesn't say it outright, such language can plant seeds of doubt about your character. On the other hand, when you speak with respect and intelligence, you are showing her that you are someone who thinks before they speak, someone who values meaningful communication. This is not just about impressing her, it's about cultivating a relationship built on mutual respect and understanding. Another critical point to consider is the power of humility in communication. Avoid pretending to know things you don't. There's a certain strength in admitting when you're unsure about something. In a world where everyone seems eager to prove their knowledge, being honest about your limitations can set you apart as someone who is genuine and willing to learn. This humility is not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to your confidence and integrity. When you're open about what you don't know, you invite others to share their knowledge with you, creating a more meaningful and enriching interaction. Picture this scenario: you're in a discussion, and a topic arises that you know little about. The temptation to fake knowledge is strong because you want to appear informed. But what happens if you do? Over time, the facade cracks, and people see through it. Now, imagine instead saying, "I'm not familiar with that, but I'd love to learn more." This approach not only preserves your integrity but also shows that you are secure enough in yourself to admit when you're not an expert. This kind of honesty is magnetic because it is rare and deeply valued. In relationships, particularly with women, this authenticity is crucial. Women, like anyone else, value honesty and humility. When you admit what you don't know, you demonstrate that you are not trying to impress with falsehoods. Instead, you are open to growth and learning, which are traits that foster deeper connections. This is the foundation upon which meaningful relationships are built, on honesty, respect, and a shared journey of learning and growth. As you watch this video, take a moment to reflect on how these ideas can transform your interactions. We often underestimate the impact of our words and actions in the heat of the moment, but by becoming more mindful of them, you can navigate your relationships with greater wisdom and grace. The tips shared here are not just about avoiding pitfalls, they are about cultivating a mindset that leads to more fulfilling and successful connections. You may find that as you apply these principles, your perspective on relationships begins to shift. Suddenly, the focus is no longer on impressing others with what you say, but on connecting with them on a deeper level. This shift in perspective can open up new possibilities in your interactions, leading to relationships that are not just successful but also meaningful and enriching. Remember, the goal here is not perfection but progress. Every step you take towards more mindful communication is a step towards becoming a better version of yourself. And as you grow, you'll notice that others are naturally drawn to you, not because of any superficial traits, but because of the depth and authenticity that you bring to your relationships. So, as you continue to engage with these ideas, consider how they resonate with your own experiences. How might you apply them in your life? What changes can you make to your communication that will reflect the maturity and intelligence you wish to project? These are the questions that will guide you towards more meaningful connections. In closing, if you found these insights valuable, we encourage you to engage further with this content. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. These actions are more than just clicks, they are commitments to your own growth and the ongoing journey of improving your relationships. Let this be the beginning of a deeper exploration into how you can transform your communication and, in turn, your life. By embracing these principles, you're not just learning how to speak more effectively, you're learning how to live more authentically. And that, in itself, is a journey worth taking.